Hello everyone, we are Group 6 and my name is Yikun Wang. My elective is Future Curation and my group members are Yuan, Zhang, Counterpoint and Qiuyang, Healthcare Communication. First, I chose the elective course Future Curation because I want to challenge my way of working and explore new practice. In the past, most of my work has focused on 2D illustration. Still, in my postgraduate studies, I want to explore how to connect illustration with space, sound, and narrative to evoke emotions in the viewer. I see curating as more than just presenting artwork. It is an experience. Through this elective, I have learned how to organize exhibitions, as well as how to construct narratives in space and understand how curation can be effective in influencing the viewer's perception of the environment. Secondly, as a group leader, I played a key role in decision-making, and the overall direction, narrative, structure, and theme of the exhibition were largely determined by me. The theme of our group's exhibition was Arc of the Future, Survival Tests in 2017. This concept was initially proposed by me. Our three group members initially had one thing in common: the desire to create an immersive exhibition experience. On the one hand, my group wanted to focus on the natural disasters, while on the other hand, I was interested in AI development and the immersive experience. Therefore, I combined our ideas and integrated them into the overall exhibition concept. In addition, I was responsible for driving and leading the project management and the assignment of tasks. My team members followed my instruction, and I assigned them specific tasks such as writing curatorial proposals and printing posters. I clarified everyone's responsibilities and promoted the efficient teamwork. During the process, I actively advocated for my concept of exhibition and ensured that the exhibition was in line with the immersive experience we envisioned. I was also responsible for the setup and coordination of the exhibition, and we used the spare space near the MA illustration studio to set up the exhibition. For example, we set up a large screen for displaying our videos. We also prepared paper copies of our proposal, posters, and modeling drawings of the three pavilions. After setting up the exhibition, we conducted the equipment tests to ensure that the video played properly and the exhibition flowed smoothly. During the presentation, we explained in detail to our tutors and classmates how extreme environments deprive people of their sense. Our exhibition, Future Arc, a survival test in 2070, challenges humans to survive in extreme environments by simulating visual, auditory, and tactile deprivation through three immersive spaces: the smoke pavilion, the tsunami pavilion, and the tornado pavilion. We hope that the audience will be able to experience the environmental crisis in an immersive way and think about human adaptability to extreme environments. This exhibition demonstrates the ability to complete curatorial practice and how to lead the audience to a deeper social discussion. The Future Curation course made me realize that real-life curating is very different from a normal course. One of the main challenges I faced in real-life curating was how to organize and coordinate my team members effectively. This is because everyone has their style of working. To ensure efficiency, I arranged regular meetings and made plans and schedules in advance to ensure a clear workflow. Unlike traditional classes, curating requires a great deal of prior planning, including research artists, refining exhibition concepts, and constant discussions with tutors for feedback. The experience highlighted details of all aspects of curation and emphasized the importance of collaboration between team members. In addition, comparing hand-drawn and AI-generated visuals was a new experience for me. I would like to investigate the impact of these two approaches to visual narrative and think about how emerging technologies can be combined with traditional artistic methods to create a more engaging and immersive exhibition experience.
Hello everyone, I'm Yuan. There are two main reasons why I choose Counterpoint. First, I really love music. I think music can heal people. It gives me a completely different way to explore emotional healings by painting. Secondly, I want to change myself. Previous research focused on the connection between touch and images, but this is my first time to focus on the relationship between the sound and the visual. I believe that it can give me some inspirations. My project developed, refined my research, need to focus on who is my audience, how to heal them by the sounds. During my research, I read many articles on emotions. explore different artists' approach, and reflect on my own experience. Eventually decided to focus on using sounds from nature to help relieve anxieties. I also invited many people to contribute to my project. In the early stage, I conducted some small interviews with elder women in my family, which helped shape my internal creative direction. After that, I experimented with different forms of visual tests using various materials. These small experiments helped me to clarify. In this course, I also communicate with my teacher and classmates. They also gave me some feedback and gave some suggestions that can to think more critically. Conducted many questionnaires for this project, and I found a sense of challenges that I had never thought before. Firstly, I designed a long questionnaire so that many responders didn't have a lot of patience. And for many of the questions, I set up response for the people to choose from, which was actually limited their response. In addition, I also find that I need to think about the age of the audience limitation. Unlike traditional coursework, this course required more than just visual design. I also had to think about the placement of the work. This required me to design a display space, which need to learn some knowledge about the curation. Through this course, I explored how hearing and sight influence emotions and experimented with different ways to emphasize. I used performance art as an emotional vehicle and the body as a medium of expression. I also examined the difference between the traditional illustration and the body language in the communication emotions. Moving forward, I want to communicate exploring multi-sensory design, creating more immersive and approachable exhibition experience that fosters connection, enhance empathy, and use art as a tool of the emotional healing.
Hello everyone, I'm Qiuyang and my elective course is Healthcare Communication. The project I'm playing is titled A Visualized Health Logging System for Patients with Chronic Illnesses, and I will introduce my contribution to the elective course. Healthcare communication plays a crucial role in modern society, especially as the complexity of medical information continues to increase. This elective explores how visual design can act as a bridge between patients, medical professionals, and health information, making healthcare communication more accessible and empathetic. The course highlights the potential of illustration not only to visualize medical data, but also to enhance patients' understanding of their health journey. I chose this elective because of my personal experience with chronic illnesses. Growing up in the East Asia culture, health-related anxieties and medical knowledge are often influenced by the societal expectations. I have personally experienced the emotional and physical burden of managing long-term health conditions, such as migraines and chronic superficial gastritis, CSG. These experiences made me acutely aware that healthcare systems often prioritize clinical data while overlooking patients' subjective experiences. Inspired by both my background and course content, I wanted to explore how visual storytelling could empower patients to reclaim ownership of their health narratives. This project combines personal documentation with cultural reflections on illness and care, creating a more compassionate and personalized approach to healthcare communication. So, I plan to design a customized visualization for patient needs of medical information. The user portraits for the first study was of people suffering from a long-term chronic condition that intersects in migraine and CSG, and I want to develop a final product as physical form, recording the medical information, resulting the problem about the confusion and information loss of medical history caused by our digital information processing. So, what is a customized visualization for patient needs? The audience provides information about dermal diseases, which I present in an informational visualization that not only helps them better understand their own health, but also allows doctors to quickly understand the patient's condition at the time of visit. Personalized disease course management charts can be designed, such as symptom calendar, pain map, medication and remission records, and there are some visual references about the product. The product will be combined with a page and some pages, each page recording the symptom during a month or week. It depends on the patient's frequency of onset. It hopes that the use of comic narrative techniques to show the pain after attack of the disease will help emotional resonance so that people with similar diseases can create a sense of empathy. And at the same time, people who have not experienced these diseases can understand the feelings of the patients. In each page, it will be designed to record changes in symptoms over the past month, treat medication method and effects, as well as possible triggers. Finally, I recognize illustration as an important hub of communication between different fields, and it is not only an artistic way to improve the public aesthetic, but also an important method to serve the public. And I also try to collaborate with the professionals in different subject areas. For example, medical. As an illustrator or designer, I feel that it can fill in the communication gaps between various fields, and illustration is more like a filler, using the easiest to read and most visual information to convey different content to the users. I have also planned the future direction of this elective project, collaborating with professional medical institutions or healthcare apps to collect user information with their consent based on the progression cycles of different chronic diseases. I aim to create a physical health map tailored to the users. This approach would reduce the workload of illustrator information collection and feedback processes, allowing them to focus more on designing illustrations. Through discussion in the healthcare communication, counterpoint, and feature curation, I have gradually realized that illustration is no longer just a form of artistic expression. It's becoming a powerful media that connects different disciplines. Illustration can blend with sound, bass, and interaction, breaking away from traditional flat visuals to create more immersive experiences. More importantly, illustration serves as a bridge to engage the public, helping people understand the complex information and spark emotional resonance. In the future, we hope to leverage the visual storytelling strengths of illustration in interdisciplinary collaborations, focusing on the projects related to healthcare, mental health, and other social issues. By designing narrative spaces and multisensory experiences, I want to make illustration a media that connects human emotions with urgent social topics. Thank you very much.